Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to make a Southside. The Southside is probably one of the most popular cocktails at Dulcie's, if not most bars in the world. That's probably a big call, but I'm going to make it. A Southside is pretty simple. It's a gin cocktail with citrus, some sugar, and the addition of mint. Now, if that doesn't sound like the most refreshing and thirst-quenching cocktail, then you need to look somewhere else. Maybe to other videos that I've made so far, because there should be some options there for you. It's a pretty simple drink to make as well. We're not going too crazy with ingredients. We're using mint, we're using some sugar, we're using gin, and that's about it. So, as always with gins, we're using Moore's classic London Dry style. We're going to use our Boston and shaking tin. We're going to need to make our juice, unless you have lime juice already. We're going to use a jigger. We're going to use our tea strainer, and we're going to use our Hawthorn strainer. This can also be known as a fine strainer if you're not using it for tea. Now, I've already got some glasses chilling in the freezer, but you also don't need to do that for all your cocktails. If you want to be super fancy and do it all the time, sure. But if you're just like me and you drink at home alone, don't bother. You can go too crazy with gin sometimes. We don't need a big, expensive, floral, anything overly interesting. This is not a martini gin. We need a cocktail gin. And Moore's is the right choice for that. So 60 mils of gin. We're going to take our half limes. We're going to juice it directly into the jigger just to make sure that we have the right amount. This is such a fun bit. I love juicing lime. Now, pour that in. The next ingredient you're going to get is mint. Now, what you want to do is grab a handful of mint, slap it, drop it in. The last ingredient is sugs. I've already got the sugar out. So, we're going to add some sugar. I don't like super sweet drinks, so I'm only going to have 10 mils of sugar. Some people can add 15. This is just our standard 1-to-1, 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water sugar syrup. It makes sure that you get the right sugar notes, but also the right viscosity that you need for cocktails. Now, once you've got all your ingredients in the glass, what do we need next? Yes, you're right, Dora, it's ice. Make sure you grab your ice, fill it to the top, put your tin on top, make sure one side is completely flush, flip it over, glass on top, and shake for about 20 to 30 seconds, depending how aggressive you are with your shake. Now, the Southside is called the Southside because it became a popular drink of Al Capone's during Prohibition. Al Capone was the leader of the South Side of Chicago, and that's kind of how it got its name. That being said, this cocktail existed long before Prohibition. It's part of the Daisy cocktail family, and it's not Al Capone's invention. Hit the bottom of the tin, rock the glass out, put it to the side, grab your glass. That's annoying. Nice frosty glass. Hawthorn strainer on top of the tin. These ones from Uber bar tools remove any opportunity for you to move things around, but you want to make sure that the grill is there and pour it over your fine strainer. The fine strainer will remove all the finer flakes of the mint as well as the flakes of ice. Tap it to get the final remains out. And look what you have there. Le Southside, which is French for a Southside. Oof. Très bien.